Hey, I'm Jack. I'm a starseed introvert who's obsessed with spiritual growth, and today I'm going to be talking about finding your life purpose. I'm going to simplify it down to the very core so that you can see that it's actually much easier and simpler than you might originally think. And in fact, I'll show you exactly how to connect to and know your life purpose in 60 seconds or less. So what is life purpose? Some people don't believe in having a life purpose out there. Maybe they think life is just black and white, nothing more, nothing less. Maybe they believe we're just here to survive, to go to work, to clock in and clock out, have a few laughs or a few good deeds, and that's all there is. Maybe they think purpose is for the hippies or for the lazy members of society that aren't productive enough and never make something out of themselves. In reality, life purpose is something that's deeply meaningful and incredibly powerful. I'll explain more in a moment. So many people in this world are, sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're tired of being told what to do, working jobs they hate so that they can pay the bills for things they don't actually need. Yet they feel there's more to life. There's a deeper meaning to all of this. Deep down they know that. And maybe you feel like this currently. Maybe you feel a burning desire inside of you to create something good and meaningful in the world, to live passionately and with joy. And maybe there's an inner voice or an inner knowing deep inside of you that knows you're here for a higher purpose. You just know it. I'm going to share with you the life purpose formula. But first, let's discuss a little bit more. What's really going on here? Why are there some people in the world who effort and grunt their way through life, not really establishing deep happiness and fulfillment, whereas the other people are able to live with joy and happiness and do incredibly meaningful and fulfilling work at the same time? Is this just an example of the haves and have-nots? Why do some people live great lives when others seem to suffer? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Here's the thing, if you're watching this video, you are probably someone who went to school for 10 or more years, and maybe you also went to church or temple or a cathedral, whatever religion your family grew up in or not. And probably you read a lot of magazines, newspapers, and watched countless hours of commercials and media programming, as we all have. The thing is, most of this taught us from an early age to listen to and follow authority without questioning. Don't do this, don't do that, don't speak your truth, don't speak too loud, always be perfect, always say the right thing at the right time, never make any mistakes. If we don't do well, then we'll shame our whole family. And all of this taught us that we'll never be worthy, we'll never be good enough. And this is mostly a load of BS. The truth is we are good enough and we are worthy. And in fact, we are made up of the vibration of unconditional love. And somehow we incarnated in a place where we indoctrinated and we learned that we are the exact opposite of who we actually are. Well, newsflash, you are good enough already. And here's the thing, it's all of our divine birthright to live as the love that we truly are deep down inside and to live our most passionate and purposeful lives. It's possible for every single one of us. So here's the life purpose formula without further ado. 1, connect to yourself. This is who you truly are. You are perfect stream of light energy made from complete wholeness, complete unconditional love, expressing itself through you. Number 2, identify your highest excitement, joy, and passion. It may be hard to at first, yet especially when we've been all indoctrinated into these ideas that we're not good enough. But stay with us. Take the time to write down all of the activities, people, places, or things that bring you the most joy. Number 3, take action on your highest joy and passion to the best of your ability. This means being so present with yourself in the moment that you're able to connect to your excitement and be aware of what that is for you and take action with courage. Number 4, let go of all attachments and assumptions to doing it right or to not making a mistake or to not doing it wrong. Number 5, unconditionally love yourself as best as you can throughout this journey of following your highest excitement. This is the hero's journey, and it's not necessarily for the faint of heart. You wouldn't watch a 2-hour movie when the character just goes from point A to point B. There's always some ups and downs. So unconditionally love yourself to the best of your ability. And also, there's mistakes along the way. Life is also about making mistakes. It's not about being a perfectionist and doing everything perfect. We're all the children of this universe. Let's, act that way. We're all beginners here. We're enjoying the process of living, learning, and growing. This is the engine of your life's purpose. There is nothing more important than what's happening right now in this moment. Right now in this moment, we can connect to our joy and our passion in any moment. You see, we're just like a radio, and we can tune into any station at any given moment. We can tune into the sadness channel, or we can tune into the goofy channel, or we can tune into the joy and excitement radio station. We can actually always shift to the radio station that we prefer. That's the different levels of consciousness that we have the ability to access. You might think, well, Jack, if I follow my highest excitement, then I'll just get lazy and I'll just sit back and eat ice cream all day and watch Netflix, and I won't go to work, and I'll ruin my career and my life. Okay, well, I hear you, and it makes sense, and you might think that, yet let's identify these types of thoughts for what they are. More than likely, they're coming from a place of fear, and what fear does is it always tries to keep us safe, and yet it's always false logic, and unless we're in a life-threatening situation. So fears come up, and it's totally normal, yet it's how we respond to those fearful thoughts that allows us to live a life of freedom rather than misery. And in this case, maybe there's a part of humanity that just wants to be lazy and not work. Yet when we follow our true joy and excitement, it always gives us the opportunity for 2 things. 1, to make a mistake, which gives us a fantastic opportunity to learn and grow from it. Or 2, get exactly what we're wanting and keep the momentum of our joy and excitement going. So in the first case, maybe at first our joy and excitement is to sit around all day and eat ice cream and watch Netflix movies all day. And that's fine. Yet maybe after a week of doing this, we can then learn that actually this is starting to feel like gluttony, and after a while it doesn't actually feel good anymore, and therefore is not your highest excitement and joy anymore. So once we learn the lessons that life presents to us consciously, we can then move forward with greater maturity and a knowing within ourselves and continue our path on our life purpose. If you apply these simple steps of the life purpose formula and actually take massive amounts of action on your highest excitement, the rewards you will get out of this process will be astronomical. You might be thinking that this is just too easy and this is too simple and there must be more to it. And here's the thing, you can make this as complicated as you want it to be. You can struggle with it as much as you like, yet really it's actually this simple. So go at your own pace, as fast or as slowly as you like. And it's absolutely up to you how you use this. We can absolutely be very, very successful with this as well. This is not throwing away your career or your life in every way. In fact, this is reclaiming your life and your ability to be successful as your divine birthright. So if this is resonating with you right now, please share in the comments below where you're at in your life right now with following your life purpose to the best of your ability. What's holding you back, if anything, and what are you most excited to create in your life's purpose in this lifetime? Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you feel called to receive more videos like this. There's a lot more coming from me. So let me tell you about my experience finding my life's purpose. So back in 2012, my life was pretty boring, predictable, routine, set in stone, predetermined by my parents and societal systems. I didn't really enjoy my career as an engineer at the time. I didn't have many real friends, and I didn't truly know who I was or why I was here. Life was pretty blah, you could say. Then one day, a wise teacher introduced me to these 5 steps. His name is Bashar, and something about it deeply resonated for me. So I applied this wisdom to my life for the next 8 years. And I connected with myself in daily meditations. I followed my highest excitement with no insistence or attachment to the outcome. And I did my best to unconditionally love myself through the process of all the ups and downs, the mistakes and the shortcomings along my hero's journey. And I also hired a mentor along my journey because I knew I couldn't do this just on my own. So whether you work with me or someone else, I highly recommend you get guidance from a mentor. It's extremely important to get that extra support and that guidance so that you can live your best life. And I'll be honest, it's not for the faint of heart. It's for the truly committed. And after countless hours and taking daily action on my highest excitement, every day to the best of my ability, as well as investing in mentorship, I attracted my incredible life partner, Amanda, into my life. And we're living our dream life. We literally created a business that aligns with our highest excitement, our highest purpose. And we're currently living in Bali, Indonesia, in an amazing villa. We have a full-time cook and house cleaner. We're traveling the world visiting amazing new places and sacred sites that open our hearts and our minds and our imagination. And we're soon bringing in a new child into the world. I can't believe it. I wake up excited, working on my soul's mission every single day, which fills me up with joy and passion. And it honestly just keeps getting better, I'm not gonna lie. There are really no limits to what you can create. So now I'm not saying this to brag. I'm sharing this to inspire those who are interested in what's possible. There are no limits. My advice to those interested in living their life purpose is to do it. Partake in this experiment of following your highest excitement to the best of your ability every single day. I'm telling you from direct experience that it's so worth it. There's definitely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So what are you waiting for? If you want to receive more amazing videos like this on personal development, spiritual awakening, and attracting your twin flame life partner, then once again, click that subscribe button below. Amanda and I will be coming out with a lot more videos every single week. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned exactly how you can connect to and know your life's purpose. Very simple steps here. Much love to you. Namaste. Namaste flow.